Yo,
you guys saw it on
what's
the
up, party
chat.
people?
It
We
was
are
posted
live.
Oh, we're doing the thing now? All right.
We're doing the thing now.
Sorry we're late.
Ravnica, City of Thieves, this time with audio.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're
You
doing-
guys,
Was there not?
you guys
We're
put
putting the audio back in audio-visual
dear.
experience?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first 7 minutes of the stream were muted last week because of me. It felt real bad. The YouTube video actually starts with me just screaming into the heavens. Like, no!
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Okay, it's all
It was
Remember
bad.
that? He was like,
Uh-huh.
"Ah, fuck, the mics were muted."
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Highly professional operation. Welcome back to Ravnica, City of Thieves. If you've never seen this stream before, this is about 4 small-time criminals in the multiverse's biggest city, Ravnica. It is a Magic the Gathering plane. It is an infinity city run by guilds. This week, we are going to start, like we do every week, with Pogo Basilthwaite.
Oh, hello.
Pogo Basilthwaite.
Yeah.
So if you're not here, that means we'll never be able to have a session.
That's what I'm planning on, yes.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's just the one who gets the job.
He has
So
all
we
the
just
power.
get into trouble.
I have the contacts because I'm the only person that is, well, you're actually vaguely personable, but I'm, I don't know.
Just follow you.
All right.
Yeah, that's dope.
Unfortunately, this is not about a job.
Oh.
You're in church.
Oh.
Orzhov Basilica. It's quiet. It smells of incense. They are performing a ritual where they pour a goblet of blood into a fountain as a metaphor for all of the money from debtors that they take to keep the lifeblood of the organization going. The service is interrupted when a owl that has blue and white insignia on its chest flies in and lands on the pew directly in front of you, and it is looking at you with like really intense, no sense of humor eyes.
It's ugly.
It's an owl.
I think it's Judge's familiar. Judge's
Woo!
familiar?
It has a letter taped tied to its leg.
Somebody's a hype owl.
Woo! You could get one of those.
I want a hype owl now. Woo! I will.
We're calling
Okay.
them hype owls.
New goal.
New
Okay.
goal, hype owl. So you get the letter.
I'm going to try to feed my trunk to the owl. Just sort of,
It pecks the shit out of your
I
trunk.
don't like this. I will take the letter with my trunk.
Everyone has stopped. The entire thing has stopped. Everyone's just looking at you now.
Do you people not expect this by now? Really?
Do you have an intimidate check that you'd like to roll for that?
Yes, I do,
Do you
actually.
want to do the bank shot into the thing?
Oh.
Oh,
This will not
this is a
work.
terrible
This will
idea.
not-
Somebody
No.
rolls this for me.
Okay.
Oh, this feels dirty.
Nice.
What did I get?
15 plus whatever you
I
got.
can roll for you, apparently.
I got a total of 19.
19. Everyone sort of slowly starts the service again. Sort of still looking at you. You read the letter. It is a non-legally binding summons to
Good.
the address of your warehouse.
So you want me to go back home after work? Thanks for the letter, nerd.
Crumple it up.
Just rub it up and then just like beam the owl.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
believe
With his trunk. You throw it with your trunk. Like,
Of course.
Okay, you're just like,
Swap it at the owl.
Uh-huh.
spit
All
that.
right. So you head back to, after the service, you head back to your warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. On the way to the warehouse, it's not like strictly legal to live in a warehouse in Ravnica. It's not zoned for that. Just
Yeah, well.
as a side thing.
Sure.
You notice the smoke of plume before you the plume of smoke before you get there. When you get there, there is a scene of chaos. Basically, there are a couple of dead thralls, and there are like 2 left alive. There's also a Vidalkin in the robes of an Azorius investigator, sort of semi-armored. She has a staff, and she is sort of leaning against the front wall of your warehouse, which is singed. Hello there. Would you be Pogo Basilthwaite?
Maybe? Is this one of those things where I have to show you my ID or I get arrested?
No. That was just a rhetorical question. I know who you are.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
I know who you are because the landlord told me you were renting this warehouse that was attacked. Witnesses say it was 1 goblin with some firebombs.
I don't...
Would you happen to have any goblin-shaped enemies?
I mean, yeah.
Racist
Yes?
profiling.
Yeah.
She takes out her notebook and like a quill.
Uh-huh.
Did you want to tell me about them? Or
Not really, no.
you could also, if you want to sign a waiver, I could do a telepathy reading or zone of truth. You wouldn't want to do either of those?
No.
No?
No, I am content with having my home vandalized, thank you.
Street justice.
All right. Well, I will put a couple of Azorius I'll talk to the Boros. I'll put some Boros people around just to keep an
Nope,
eye on
don't
it.
want that either.
Yeah, it's not really your call. I'm gonna put some Boros people around just to keep an eye on
I
the
don't
warehouse.
like that, but
Can't
okay.
have a
On the
warehouse
warehouse.
fire.
On the warehouse.
That's really not
That's
something
Where I
we need.
live.
And if there's anything suspicious happening, I'm sure they'll notice. And if there's anything you want to tell me, that's fine. Oh, my name's Alana, by the way. She pulls out a card.
Your name is what?
Alana. No, sorry. Different person.
I
Fuck
was
me.
like,
You know what? No. We're going with it. There are two Alanas now.
no. This is
it's a
just
common
this
name.
is just me in disguise fucking the Pogo.
Spend one inspiration and you can have that be true.
No, I'm kidding. Like,
Oh.
I'm kidding. She fucked up her own surprise. No, I'm kidding.
This
It's
is Alana.
not.
Fuck! No. All right. I actually have a list of names that I can take from.
Ilana, do it with an E. Mine's an A.
Elana?
That won't
Elana.
count.
Elena.
Elena?
Elena. Do Elena.
There we
Elena's
go.
good. All right, we'll do Elena. Gives you a card. My
You're gonna
bad.
be happy.
Okay.
Sometimes I forget my name. It's not a big deal.
I mean, sometimes I don't have a name. I'm nobody.
A girl has no name.
Exactly.
What? So like, do you know who did it?
Not yet. And
But you're
it's-
planning to find out, right?
I'm not going to put that much effort into it. This is a
Okay.
sketchy part of town and
He's also not cooperating.
low-grade vandalism and the Orzhov are apparently involved.
So no, definitely not that.
She looks you up and down. All right.
Yep. Now I'm going to go away.
From
Here.
All right.
Goodbye.
You just step inside the warehouse.
I would just Ben just left Soda House.
All right, bomb the shit out of that interview. Next.
No, actually, I have plans now.
'Kay.
First, I'm going to go find Krenko. Because I feel like he might know what's going on, and I don't trust the law that is not the Orzhov.
Okay. Does this game have Streetwise? I can't fucking remember.
It does not.
Oh, does it? Yeah, I thought
No.
it did.
All right, tell me how you're finding
That was
Krenko. But
Genesis.
Oh,
you might not find Krenko.
Pathfinder has it.
Yeah.
That's what Pathfinder also has it, and that's the last game I
I'm
played.
going to find
Too
a
much
goblin,
math.
and I'm going to roll intimidation until he tells me where Krenko is.
All right, roll
Oh,
intimidation.
God, just any goblin, huh?
Yep.
Nice. All right, Tom. Roll good.
Roll good for
Tom,
me.
you gotta roll them bones.
What did I get?
Well, 12, and then Will rolled a 10.
Well, did I roll 12?
You rolled 12.
Well, then I got a 16.
You intimidate the shit out of that goblin. You're
Good.
picking up and shaking. It's like, I don't know Krenko. Not every goblin knows Krenko. Put me down.
Do you know a goblin that does know Krenko?
No. You had to think about it though.
Do you happen to know anything about the Shatter Gang?
Isn't it interesting though
Isn't
that he
that
said
the-
that not all goblins know Krenko? He clearly knew who you were talking about.
I mean, yeah, everybody knows you. Krenko.
Everybody knows who Krenko is.
It's not like you had to say Krenko, the kingpin of Tin.
I'm not even a criminal. I'm late for work.
Yeah, well, find me a criminal.
No. Put me down. Somebody call the law. Is there a Boros person around here? We got any
Just leave.
legionnaires?
Just leave and go talk
Nah,
to
it'll just
somebody
put him
else.
down.
Racism's out of control, Ravnica.
Are you kidding me? Goblins probably take like the brunt end of a lot of shit. They're goblins.
Okay, well, pursuing other contacts, let's go talk to Persephone.
The investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, at the spike chain, we'll say that you shook down a couple goblins and it's getting towards evening.
Sure.
You walk into the spiked chain, a club under a bridge that is essentially a open mic night for
It's under Dead Bridge.
wannabe Rakdos performers. It's above Dead Bridge. Dead
That's
Bridge is
above Dead.
below. It's on Benzer's Bridge.
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I've been in the wrong place the whole time.
Good.
You look up, there's zombies everywhere. Hey, get this guy some more juice.
You know, maybe this is why my juice-based comedies are going over well. This is not me. It's the jokes are killing
This
me.
guy's really against the Golgari. All right. Anyway, so you walk into the spike chain. The first thing you see is Persephone and Alana. They are performing together.
Oh shit.
Michelana.
That Alana.
Ah, yes.
The real one.
The real
The only real decent one here.
Alana is dressed as an Azorius investigator for some reason. No.
Hey, I told you that she spent like 90 gold almost. She spent like 45 gold on costumes.
Yeah, you can have as many costumes as you like.
I'm actually getting the art for you.
Nice.
She's actually gonna make up several personas for the other
Nice.
guilds. So yeah, I'm gonna come in with art and be like, ha.
Excellent. Excellent.
This is what she disguises herself as. Ha ha ha.
All right, give me a performance roll, please.
Me, all right. Can I borrow a d20 from you?
Hiya.
Anybody?
So
This
many
one is rolling
D20s.
better.
Oh, do you want the blue ones you used last time?
Doesn't really matter though.
Nope.
What is mine? I can't see it.
We need a backboard.
You've got a 17 was the black die.
That's Persephone.
5 was
All right, and I got 11.
11. Would you like to spend a point of inspiration to reroll?
Yeah.
No!
Fuck your dice. Either way.
Yeah, well.
All
I guess
right,
Tom has to roll it.
11 is passable. So
I have 6. I have +6.
your violin is sort of being drowned out by the general chaos and mayhem. This is probably the most exciting set of performers the Spike Chain has ever had. That being said, you're able to keep a beat.
That being said, too, she doesn't really do the violence there. Rakdos is all it is. So I don't doubt for a second that Persephone is leading this performance.
Yeah, Persephone is killing it. She is a spike chain acrobat. This is what she does. She is dancing with a spike chain. At one point, she turns around and winks at you and then nods towards the bar. Somebody lights a Molotov cocktail and throws it at you guys.
Hell yeah.
She whips it in midair. The chain is now on fire. She continues to dance. Everyone's just like, woo!
Yeah, she is definitely like the Rakdos performer going on here. Alana just does music. Like there's no.
You're the
performance.
backup this
The
time.
performance ends. Everyone is losing their minds. People are like stabbing each other. Like that was awesome! Yeah!
Cutting each other and
people are throwing things.
themselves. Like
Fucking love the
Uh,
sweet chain.
There's a magically amplified sound that just like shocks everyone, and then everyone turns to see where it came from. In the door, there is a man. He is like, picture a 18th century aristocrat mixed with a harlequin, and then cover that person in swords. You've heard of this guy. He's Zavron. He's a blade dancer. He actually works the Gore House. Well done. Well performed. For those of you who don't know, my name is Zavron. That was a fantastic performance. Persephone, was it? And I am here to invite you to perform at the Gore House.
Is this like a computer?
Everyone's
club?
just like, yeah!
It's like the-
Everyone's invited.
The
You
what?
can all come to
It's
the
the
Gore
bigger, more
House.
fancier
Oh,
club.
Yeah.
oh snap!
It's your
They want her to
rival.
The Gore
perform.
House is Studio 54 to our Impulse.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. That's a heck of a reference, too.
That was so dark and unnecessary.
Damn.
So the gauntlet has been thrown down. Everyone's losing their mind. Everyone here is assuming that you guys are going to do that. Persephone's just like, yeah, oh my gosh. She like grabs your elbows. You guys do the jump. Like, ah!
That's it. Sure. Alana
Fucking
goes along with
adorable.
it. That's
While
a-
that's happening, she like hugs you and she's like, we need bodyguards and roadies. Get your crew. I will pay you 100 gold a head plus 1 share of everything we make.
You're trying to like pats the back, like gotcha. Subtle, nonverbal confirmation. Nice.
Sweet.
And I'm just like, who
All right,
can I
what does
con
Alana
up some
do?
money? They're gonna get off the stage, and I'm gonna look around and see if like any of you are in here. Like I know you probably are somewhere.
I'm writing
yeah.
what's the deal jokes.
I'm up above him in the rafters, staring down at the paper.
Just in the corner,
Just
like-
in the corner.
They're real bad.
As a no, she still thinks they're very funny.
What's the deal with the Azorius Senate? They're not Azorius, and they're not a Senate!
Next up performing, Steve. Somebody's pushed out on stage. He's wearing Magister robes. He's just like, I believe I've been kidnapped. Someone please help me.
I want to whip him.
You whip him. A couple other people do too. Boo! You suck, Steve. This isn't a performance. Help!
Or what's the deal with jokes?
Do you believe you have been kidnapped, or have you been kidnapped?
I'm pretty sure I've been kidnapped.
Is this the bit?
Well, until you figure it out for sure, I'm not doing anything.
Someone help me.
I will not.
I'll whip him again.
All right.
Good.
I'm in my way. You're not. Are you in the booth, or did you just get there?
Oh no, I'm just wandering around.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go over to
Saying
you
hi to
guys first and
strangers.
like wait for you to show up.
Okay.
All right.
The deal with juice?
You also have heard, Pigeon, that there is an imp somewhere in the spike chain. There's rumors of it. It's like a feral baby. While you're in the rafters, you have a really high perception, right?
Oh yeah.
You see it.
Yeah.
It's up there too. It's got so they're very small. They got horns. They're called cacklers. They have like black skin with red underneath and burning eyes like coals, and they laugh. And they can also, Have you said anything while you've been up here?
Oh, I mean, I've been like doing my laughing. Just it's
It does that.
a friend.
Friend. Is it mimicking her?
Yeah.
She's gonna start to like sidle towards it. Like she's curious about it. It seems like it could. Oh yeah, no. Hey man, looks aren't everything.
I want to see.
Yeah, people think pigeon's really creepy. So, I mean, she's not scared of it yet.
It looks
doesn't
like
try
a
to
mini
hurt her,
Rakdos.
So
That's what they are.
yeah.
I want a gang of them to follow me around.
All
and
right,
laugh.
so from the camera's point of view, when you get close enough, it leans in like this. I need you to make a wisdom save as I whisper something in your ear.
Oh boy.
You don't understand demonic, do you?
Oh, I don't think that's one of
Your
mine.
homeboy does though. Homeboy's fluent.
Actually, that's a good question.
What's the juice? It's not juice.
No, that's not.
You're backstage
the
practicing.
languages I
your-
went with.
No, I'm writing jokes. This is what I do in my spare time.
Yeah, I got common, Vilecan, insectoid, druidic, and thieves hand. So 9. Oh,
Alright.
that's a nat 20, my man.
Okay, so you
You
feel
cannot rattle her.
you feel the demonic influence, and it was a very. You get the feeling that the timing was fantastic on the joke, but you also like when you feel the magic effect hit you, you're able to just sort of ignore it. The Rakdos demon is waiting for something to happen, and when it doesn't, it's just like, "Bah!" and it just jumps away. But you did it. You saw the elusive Rakdos, the spike chain cackler. Achievement unlocked.
The spackler.
I hope his joke was, my dog doesn't have a nose. How does it smell?
What gets wetter as it dries? Ah! All right, so for Fonz Ghoul, I will have you roll the random encounter die for this scene.
Dun dun dun.
We got Golgari.
Oh, what's the deal with juice?
I mean,
I
I
hope they're coming to lodge a complaint about my juice-based comedy.
after the imp leaves, I'm definitely gonna jump down onto the table. Probably actually on Al Ghul. You're
Dope.
a big target.
Hey, I'm writing here.
So basically,
That was a joke, right?
so there's a zombie, a really big one, sort of leans over the table, and he's just like, "You got a lizard on your table."
Yeah, what of it?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Came here because I don't appreciate all of your juice jokes.
Well, you know what? You want to take this outside?
Listen, I sweat all of my ichor off making the free food for this place, all right?
Well, then
It's-
do a better job.
Give me better components.
All right, I will.
I know you're out there killing people. I can make bodies disappear,
Well,
and then I can make juice appear.
Where do I deliver them?
Back door of the spike chain.
Done.
I don't know why we haven't started doing this yet.
What is going on?
I thought that's how we got rid of the bodies.
My name's
last
Big Mike.
time.
All right.
Hit me up. You have a new contact, Big Mike.
Nope.
Hell yeah.
I like how that was going to go for a fight. But
You
Listen.
he should have said, "Get better material." What, your food? That's
So
what you
listen.
should have said.
Important Dungeon Master tip: not everyone in the world can be hostile to the players. Some people want to help. Some people want to make money. Like, be nice to them. Give them like a
It gives me a place to dump bodies.
verisimilitude. Anyway, Alana, everyone that you know that you could get to do this job is here. These 3 jabronis.
Okay, let's say I'm like, do I have to like get Pogo to come over?
Hello.
So Alana appears to be beckoning for you guys. She's also in the one.
I went over to the booth with them.
So
already.
you actually now get to sit at the cool booth with Persephone
Oh, lovely.
behind the spiked veil. it's
Okay.
like it's like beaded.
Nice.
It's like beads, but it's spiked chains. So you're just like ah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely still clinging to your back. That way I don't have to touch the spiky
I mean, you can
chains.
probably just like Mama Bear with him. Just like, hang on
Yeah.
his back. He'll walk you around. He
Yeah.
didn't notice. You're tiny.
Yeah, it's great.
True.
Roll a stealth check.
What?
Just out of
She's
curiosity.
not sneaking.
Okay.
He just doesn't care that she's
If you want to
doing
be
it.
unnoticed.
Okay, that's an 8 plus I think 5 because now I've got that sweet
Expertise.
yeah, that proficiency.
This is the stealthiest person who has ever clung to your back.
Oh
Fonzo, cool.
Like, you know she's
That's
there.
probably true.
It's only a +4, so
All right.
Still
that's a
12.
12.
All right, Smash Cut 2, Persephone sitting with you guys at the table. All right, who here has been to a Rakdos party?
I
Shut up! You shut your mouth! Who here's been to a Rakdos party? No one?
Surely you
Other
have,
than,
right?
other than the
I mean,
chain.
yeah, but I don't want to volunteer that fact.
Oh.
Other than the chain, no.
Okay, this is the real deal, okay? Zevran is throwing down the glove. This is going to be... God, I wish there was a better word than dance-off. Dance-off does not convey the seriousness and risk of mortality
A
of what's about
challenge.
to happen.
Pants off, dance off?
Yeah, pants-off, dance-off.
Okay.
With murder. That's what's about to happen,
Good.
okay?
Oh yes.
There's going to be sabotage. There's going to be intrigue. There's going to be there might just be violence. So I need people who I know I can trust to get this done.
So
All
where do
right.
we find them?
100 apiece plus
That's really
a cut.
funny.
And I just leave for just 100 gold apiece.
Wait, you made the
plus
jokes, that
a
was
split
funny.
of the.
What's the deal with juice?
Nope,
Everybody
stop.
shut up! Alana's talking.
100 gold ahead, and we all get an even split of the take.
Okay, let's do it. That sounds dope.
Also, the time of your life, and you'll probably make some new friends.
Oh, I love friends.
Frenemies.
All right, we ready?
Let's do this.
Who's ready to go to Gore House? And everyone in the spike change is like, ah! Fire is started. Somebody pushes over a bottle of
Will
vodka.
the spiky baby be coming to the party?
I don't think he's real. I think that's a myth.
Huh.
The imp?
I saw something
As
that
you
wasn't
say that,
real.
it pokes out from behind her head, just like
Definitely a myth.
Very
There-
excited. Yeah.
there's
Does everyone else
there's
see
devils
it?
and demons all the time at the Gore House. You're gonna see some crazy shit.
Many new
How old are
spiky
you?
friends.
Wait, how old are you?
Does it matter?
Hey, you know
I
what?
am-
You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
All around here.
She's like counting on her fingers. It's not working.
Yeah, like her little pads like stick.
I get
All right.
distracted with the sticking of fingertips.
Mhm.
Welcome to Gore House.
So we
It
ride
used to
our way over
be,
there?
yeah. You guys basically everyone leaves a spike chain at the same time. So there's like a Rakdos mob.
Yeah. We're
Roaming
gonna
the
destroy some
streets?
Property on the way there.
I'm gonna jump to Pogo's head. You're taller, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
he's
yeah.
taller than me by a foot.
Yeah.
So you have the highest perception, right?
Mhm.
What's your passive perception? It's the skill plus 10. So it should be 14. I think you said it was plus 4.
It's 15.
15?
Yeah, my
Okay.
perception's +5.
So basically, you guys are proceeding in the direction of Gore House, and you can see above you there are Wojeks. Like, Wojeks are Boros Sky Knights. Like, they ride around on giant birds. And also, you can see down the
Very
side
dope.
streets that there are Boros, like, squads of military following you guys, but not engaging.
He's trying to
I'm
contain
gonna
the
tug on
destruction.
Pogo's ear.
Well, they
Is
know it's
this
gonna
a
happen,
trap?
but
This
nothing's
is a
happened
trap.
yet.
There are many soldiers, many police, many.
It's fine. I sort of expected this. Everybody will either die or not. It's Rakdos party.
I will turn into a rat and scurry away.
Don't do that yet. Could be fun.
Could be fun.
Persephone's like, yeah, you might get eaten if you do that. Be careful.
Also that.
The random encounter.
Gives you a flask.
She could drink it poured on Pogo's head. Does
Oh,
not smell good.
Yeah, whatever.
All right,
I'll drink
so
it.
When the drink is poured on your head, combined with the atmosphere of this party, you actually sort of feel a current, like a mystical undertow of revelry.
Oh, boy.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, boy. Hiya!
Did I skip Pogo? That's a 6, my man.
Okay. I got a 10.
Okay, that's enough to pass, unless you would like to fail on purpose. And maybe
Let's
have
fail
a,
on purpose. See
maybe
what
have
happens.
a little fun in your life. So basically, the current overcomes you, and you're just like, ah! Drink all the vodka. You gain 5 temporary hit points, or
Sweet.
you regain a spell slot, but you're full up, so I'll take the 5 temporary hit points.
5 temporary hit points.
You feel fantastic, and you feel like anything could happen, and you're fine with that.
I'm trying to decide whether I want to. Let's still be a little bit professional. You trying to fight something right now?
What time is it?
As you
Yes?
say that, Alana, you spot there is 5 armed men. One of them is a very large knight who you recognize. His name is Krieg. He's one of your contacts. He's a Boros knight. He's walking up. Right as Pogo's like with whiskey on his face. You want to fight something?
Calm down, big guy.
I will. Oh.
There will be plenty later, dearest.
Krieg's just like, Alana, looks like you're headed to the spike chain. Or no, coming from the spike chain. Looks like you're headed to Gore House.
Should probably avoid the neighborhood for a while.
As you may have noticed, we're happy to provide you an escort to Gore House and nowhere else.
Fair enough.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Nice to see you
Stay
again,
safe,
darling.
kids.
Oh, it's a damage control thing. I thought they were going to kill us all.
Roll me a persuade. Just for,
Which
just for the
one?
flirting.
Oh, okay.
Alana.
Damn. She doesn't try to persuade anybody.
Natural 20. So the flush starts at his neck and goes immediately up to his face, and he's just like, "God damn it!" And he turns, walk away. All of his crew are just like.
Like, they too, but they cannot look at him.
One of them punches him in the shoulder, and he just looks at him like,
Dude.
I will end you.
They get around the corner. He's like, "What the hell was that? Drop, give me 20." The guy's like, "Oh man, fresh face recruit doing push-ups." All right, smash cut to
Is that
Gore
Creed?
House, huh?
Is that Creed doing push-ups?
No, he made somebody else do push-ups.
Oh, all of them.
All right, smash cut to Gore House. It used to be an Azorius Senate building. Like it has an amphitheater for the purpose of creating and debating laws. It is now an auditorium for the Rakdos.
How do they? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. Questions.
All of the
No.
all the white marble and walls have been tastefully graffitied with bloodstains and murals of demons. The entire place it's dark now, but the entire place is lit by candelabras and candles. There's a lot of you see a ton of those little imp guys now, Pigeon, and a lot of them have candles on their heads, and they seem like they're having a great time. They really like finding people with long flowy clothes and setting their shit on fire and then running away.
Oh,
This is
Pigeon
why I
thinks
only
this
wear
is
pants.
hilarious. This is great.
That's why I wear Jinko jeans.
No, I wear like 80s like tight leather.
Yeah,
pants.
he just wears pants. They don't even go all the way down. They just go to his like horse knees.
Can't
Like
light up me on fire if I don't wear clothes.
Alright,
So
you got-
you're wearing
True.
lederhosen?
your tail though. Watch
I
Are
mean,
you wearing
yeah, but
body
I'm-
paint? Because body
Oh.
paint's very flammable.
All right.
No, I'm not wearing.
So,
nerds. I have tattoos.
out scars, whatever.
There's a bar, and also on stage there is a puppeteer performing right now. Who's doing? We'll start with Alana. What are you doing?
I mean, is Persephone with us as well? Like
Yeah.
she's in the
We're gonna
crowd?
do one action for each person, and
Okay.
then we're gonna cut to the performance.
She'll kind of lean over to Persephone, like very discreetly, like obviously not a full-on conversation, and just kind of ask her like, "Where should we set up first?"
Okay, you talk to the bartender. I'm gonna check the stage, and we'll get it done.
Truly.
All right, so you head over to the bar. There's a man operating the bar. In the crook of his left arm is some sort of arcane rifle, and he is with one hand he's pouring drinks. Somebody tries to get rowdy and like climb over the bar, and he immediately shoots that dude in the face, and then goes back to what he was doing.
Cool,
Alright.
cool.
Very cool.
So I'm talking to him now.
He looks at you. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Oh, landed on an edge.
Lana Silvercrest, what can I do for you?
Refresh my drink, darling.
Now, what are you drinking? You have to make up a drink name now. Got him.
Or surprise me.
All right.
One surprise me coming up.
So he takes it. He makes you what is essentially
just
a Cosmo.
bullets.
And he slides it down the bar. Viz Kig, make it happen. There's a goblin sitting on the thing. He has wizard's robes, and then on top of that, he has a arcane backpack that has weird little cannons that come out on his arms. He points one at the drink and shoots it, and it becomes like the glass is frosty, but there's also fire. And he
That's
slides it back.
awesome.
Picks it
Yeah,
up.
upgrade our shit.
Yeah.
Picks it up, gives it a little blow on top.
It's cold.
I
I'm
like it
confused.
icy.
The guy comes over. He sits down. Hey, I'm Viz Gig. I do pyrotechnics around here. You need anything for the show?
We could use a few fireworks.
You want me to surprise you?
Mm.
All right.
I love surprises.
All right. Add VizGig to your contacts. Is it pyrotechnicist? All right, Pogo. I'm gonna roll this D10 for you, buddy.
Okay.
Who dat?
We already did the Boros encounter. I'm gonna roll again.
How do we spell his name?
Nice.
Figure it out.
Vizgrig.
So we rolled the Gruul encounter,
Cool.
which is fantastic.
I like that.
All right. So where are you going? Are you watching the show? Are you going to the bar first?
I'm going to go backstage.
All right.
Just sort of walk confidently and see what happens.
All right. So you go backstage. You pull the curtain. Give me your die because you're gonna roll a wisdom save. As there's like horrible horror style violin music, and you see something just absolutely terrible back there.
Cool.
Just nightmarish horror. I will roll it. 1d10 psychic damage. 5 psychic damage.
Cool. There go my temporary hit
So it
points.
cancels out your temporary hit points. So you're just like the high that you were feeling was just kind of like,
Aw,
oh
so
god.
rare.
Ugh.
All right. Well, cool. That's fun, I guess.
So you turn around to not go back there because it's gross and nasty.
Mhm.
Standing directly in front of you is a 7-foot tall human. He is about 3 feet wide.
Cool.
Proportion-wise, he's like the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Sure.
Except for
Jesus.
he's dressed entirely in what appears to be bear fur. He is holding a spear that appears to be made from bone, like the whole thing is made from one bone.
Cool, cool.
And one of his eyes is like glowing green and fiery.
Oh, hey there.
Hello. Name is Oleg.
Hello, Oleg.
Drinks.
Yes.
Please.
Let me buy you a drink. I'll tell you a story.
Sounds lovely.
So you're sitting with Oleg. Like, I come from rubber belts, make money and fuck Ravnican woman.
Sure,
Do
yes.
this once a year.
Alana feels a disturbance in the force. Just kind of like.
I hear tell about bunch of people in Precinct 6 causing trouble. And they,
With whom?
a little goblin told me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
He told me it might be worth money if I make them disappear. But Oleg is lazy, so I wonder how much money it is worth for me to leave it alone.
Well,
A night with Alana.
I have a counter offer. Namely, I don't actually have that much money at the moment. I have recently spent it on a warehouse which was vandalized. So that's super cool.
That's what you get for buying building.
Yeah, you're not wrong, actually.
This punishment from Great Ray's board. When the city is destroyed, then you will see.
Cool, cool.
He's like leaning in, like he's telling you a secret.
So I don't have that much money right now, but I'm about to come into some. So if you were to assist me in my current endeavor, I would be happy to cut you in on that.
You want me to work for free, and then maybe later you pay me?
Is that not what you are already doing, Oleg?
Alright, what do you want to roll for that?
Intimidate. Because I feel like that will go less well.
Oh,
It's over there.
No, you got a 2. You got mad inspiration, though.
Yeah, I will spend one of my inspiration.
18 plus whatever you got.
Plus
Nice.
4, 22.
spit.
Should have just started caressing his face with your trunk.
Keep talking, elephant man.
Okay.
So, like, he rocks back when you say that. Like, he straightens up and squares up. But then, like, where a normal person would be angry and say something, he just sort of nods like he's satisfied.
Uh-huh.
He's found a person who is not a punk bitch.
Yep.
Keep talking, elephant man.
Okay, so I'm going to get 100 gold basically for guarding this place for the evening. We have to make sure that
He looks around, there are people, like, murdering each other.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. I need to make sure that Persephone and Alana make it to the stage and perform adequately. After that, I don't give a shit. We can light everything on fire.
Alright.
I'll give you... What are you being paid to kill us all?
Bounty on
Did
the
he even
head.
know that it was you guys that did it? Or
Oh,
did
most
you just
definitely.
admit to it?
This sounds more fun.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, we can be best friends afterwards.
Tell him about your
Maybe.
My what?
your Ravnican women.
Oh, yes. Also, Alana's super hot. Just saying.
Do you, like, point her out? Or you
Oh,
just,
yeah,
like,
I'm just like, see her over there?
Alright, so you make eye contact with this person for the first time.
See him with Pogo.
He's like, he puts his hand on your shoulder and he's got like an iron grip. He's
Mhm.
like, I don't want your gold.
Oh, my.
You understand?
Oh boy.
Not really, but I don't need to know.
She is her own woman. You will introduce me.
Oh, okay.
This is awesome.
And he,
These are the
he grabs your,
interactions I
like,
wanted.
with stunning ferocity and strength, he grabs your breastplate and, like, drags your face into his. Now we drink!
Boy.
He puts up his finger, he, like, pounds the bar, and everyone looks over as the bar, like, tilts like that, and then he's like, 2! And then, like, you guys get grog.
Dope.
Nice.
Now I'm getting drunk with Big
Fonz,
Strong Man.
Cool, what are you doing?
Being one of the few people who's fluent in demonic, I'm correcting the grammatical mistakes in the demonic on the wall.
Oh, you nerd.
Yeah.
You're super.
You know what? Look, I didn't spend 7 years to learn this language to not practice.
You went to school for... Nice.
Very nice.
Are you on his back saying shit like that? Like, fucking nerd.
Yeah.
And then he just tells you, I went to school for 7
It's the
years.
past participle here,
Alright.
not the present.
Yeah,
future tense.
I'm still clinging to your back.
So there's actually still, it's got a bunch
of.
of holes in it for people throwing shit through the window, but there is a triangular window of the Azorius logo, which is a circle within a triangle. While you're above you, while you're correcting, that thing shatters inward as a 7-foot tall winged demon with a spiked tail and a paper mache
Oh shit.
mask on his head of Rakdos crashes through the window and lands in the audience. Everyone like stops. The guy on stage who has a Krenko puppet and a Shattergang Brothers puppet and they're making him fight stops. And then he says, in demonic, which you understand perfectly, "Entertain me." And he sits down. Persephone's like, "It's time to start. We gotta go."
Alrighty then. Drink down.
Sevron's already on stage. He's pulling on his immaculate gloves. All right. So we are now. Go ahead.
Drink down, magic violin out. Like, let's do this.
So we are now in the dance-off portion of this challenge. Basically, you guys are going to make a combined perform roll. Every roll is going to set the bar, so you need to roll equal to that or higher to get another success.
Oh shit.
So it's going to escalate.
If we start with a nat 20, like,
Yeah, if you start with a nat 20, you will probably just win, actually.
that'd be funny.
Okay, if you're trying to escalate, I am by far the worst at this. So I suggest that we
Y'all are just sitting the fuck down.
Yeah, that's fine too.
All right,
You
so
guys are
before-
kind of like around the stage. You're making sure no one kills us while we're on stage.
Yeah,
That works.
before you guys roll, all of you are going to have a chance to do skullduggery type things.
Cool.
What's up?
So, okay, if this demon has a paper mache Rakdos thing on his head, is this fucking Rakdos? Or is this just some random demon?
It's good. I'm watching it here.
Okay, cool.
Is this just some random demon?
It is not Rakdos. It is
Absolutely.
Rakdos is like 20 feet tall. This guy is 7 feet
I
tall.
imagine he could change his form, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
But he's clearly wearing a paper mache head of Rakdos. Like he is dressed as Rakdos for the ceremonial purposes of this weird thing that the Rakdos are doing.
Okay.
Seems right.
All right.
All right. So, what are you guys doing to help or hinder?
I'm going to trumpet like an elephant, as loud as I can.
Are you standing near the stage, or are you just doing that?
I'm going to like bomb rush this stage, climb upon it, grab the puppeteer, throw him, and then trumpet.
Okay. roll
Throw
me-
him into the audience.
What's your athletics?
Athletics.
You should have thrown him at the guy we're fighting
so it's
against.
+2.
All right.
You should have
Yeah, that
thrown him
goes
at
for
the
you.
guy we were fighting against.
13 will do it.
Cool.
So you pick up that guy. Oh God!
Mm-hmm.
Throw him into the audience. All of them like reach up to catch him. He's like, "Yay!" And he's, stop stabbing me! I'm trying to crowd surf.
Grabbing him, clawing him, it's terrifying. It's
Fonz,
like being
what are you doing?
tossed into a pit of
Can I
hands.
go, try to schmooze with the demon since I can speak to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go try to persuade him that Alana's act is going to be the best act.
All right. Do you want to roll deception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okay.
I think I'm better at.
Interesting.
If it will, yeah. Also, if it'll save their lives, imply that she's willing to bribe him.
What do I get?
You rolled a 12.
So it's a
18.
18.
Damn.
Nice.
So as you get closer to this thing, you can actually feel the temperature of the room near where it is rise a little bit. What do you say in demonic?
I heard that they brought in a special act for tonight. That is a one-time deal.
I was told that I would eat the loser.
I know who you won't be eating tonight. And that's Alana. Also, what's the deal with juice?
You go for it. Roll another persuade. No!
Use an inspiration. Roll
I
again.
can use an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, roll
Last
again.
Inspiration.
There's a pause.
Oh
What'd I
my
get?
god. That's what, a 6?
Oh, better than a 1.
12.
It
12?
is better than a 1.
Oh, fuck.
So he says a phrase in demonic. He's like, "Don't quit your day job," but it also implies that you're going to die and go to hell.
Yeah, I mean, it's all demonic.
Where do you think I came from?
I've been there.
Pigeon, what are you doing?
I don't know. I think she may have gotten distracted from what she was originally supposed to do because there's like a lot of the weird spiky babies and they have candles and I can't understand what they're talking about. So it's not worth it for me to like hang out on his back anymore. So I think it's time to go chase down some spiky babies, try and make some friends.
All right, roll me a acrobatics check. 'cause
Not
they're
even helping us.
Yep.
all over the place.
Nope. If something happens, like
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
But let's see, that's a 19 plus, I think, 4. So yeah, it's a 23, man.
All right, what's your ideal success state for chasing these things down?
Catching one and like snuggling it.
Getting a
I
candle
think
yourself.
it like I need to get it in one place so that I can talk to them. So yeah, probably try and sneak up on it.
No, I like the idea that
jump
you
upon it.
found one that likes being held, so you just like have it.
Like happy with the spiky baby. My baby now.
Do you know the spiky red baby from the spike chain?
Do you know? That's what all you get in response.
Oh.
So you guys are
We're
doing
just
that
gonna go back and forth. Yeah.
A
this is
random
mimic
reveler comes
game.
up. He's like, "Oh, little spike baby," and it claws his eyes.
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna
Just,
spit
"Rawr!"
acid at
You
it.
think you spit acid
actually.
at it?
Yeah.
Go.
Interrupt our conversation rude.
It's the Raptors party.
Right, like
now it's pod racing. All right.
Yeah.
right, like now it's anarchy.
Zevron is going to attempt his sabotage action, then you guys get to attempt yours. While you're backstage, he's like, "Best of luck, ladies. I sure hope you don't fuck this up." And he's going to cast Suggestion. Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. A 9.
All right. Let me see what this dude's DC is.
High as a 9.
Skibbity dibbity. Yeah, that really threw you off your game.
It's a good thing that I got, anti-inspiration. I can now roll reverse bardic inspiration. I can,
Alright.
I can
man.
subtract his fucking rolls, which I probably will.
So
Yeah, man.
Zevron goes up first.
Heckling.
You guys can do your sabotage. Is there anything you want to do to try and sabotage this man?
I mean, I could do. What the fuck is it called?
Oh yeah, cutting words. Where you just
Vicious
subtracted-
mockery.
Yeah.
Vicious mockery that a cantrip I can cast on him.
What do you come back at him with? What do you say?
Um,
Oh, good luck at the jerk store.
no,
Wait,
just
I'm the drugstore
Sure.
bombs running out of you.
no.
That would be your comeback, yes.
Hey, what's the deal with you?
Um,
One day I'll finish that joke.
One day. That'll be me.
That'd be the adventure of the juice factory.
she'll kind of like do a quick like look down and look up. I'd ask what was in those pants, but I think we already know the answer is nothing.
Oh! Fucking got him!
What's the DC I'm rolling against?
I have no idea. What is his?
Spell save
Mine is
DC.
14.
All right.
Ha!
That's a 4.
I love
Bad
he
nice
went after our
four.
act. I went after his self confidence. Like he
Yeah.
was like, you guys are gonna
Wisdom 0. What kind of bard? All right.
suck. He's a bard too.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I bought these pants at the cool guy store.
Hey, the cool guy stores called. They want those pants back.
Well, the other part too is he takes a D4 damage.
Roll it.
Oh,
4 damage.
Yeah, that really
Eat
hurt.
that
Got him.
damage.
That
He's really proud of those pants.
no, we're talking. No, that took out his manlyhood. Like he
He's also
just
proud of that.
Yeah.
a really hot girl just told you you're a Ken doll. Like that's.
Oh man, that's so tempting for him. So yeah, I'll just do that. He's just like, you don't like his pants? Me neither. He grabs them. They tear off. He has nothing on underneath. He's all right. He's average. Then he goes out on stage, no pants.
Just.
Draws his swords, does his sword dance. He has magic swords. When they move through the air, they create music. It's pretty fucking impressive.
That is
well,
very
let's roll a
cool.
d20 and see how impressive it is. Brr, brr, brr.
The 13.
He's not wearing pants. Is that part of the act? All right, you got an 18.
Jeez, his performance matches mine.
I would like to make a. I would like to cast a spell upon him. The spell is command.
Okay.
I'm just going to yell "weep" at him, and he gets to make a wisdom saving throw to see if he starts
he
crying.
has
Great.
no wisdom.
I got a 2.
Yeah, he fails.
Okay.
He starts crying
Super failed.
for 6 seconds
All right.
mid-show.
That's
Super great.
very
The mascara
good.
is running. He was already like a little bit watery from
Uh-huh.
the
We've like humiliated. this
spicy
man.
I
meatball.
heckled him.
But the problem is, this is a Rakdos show, so it's kind of hard to tell if this is not on purpose or
That's
not.
fair. I did my best though.
So
Yeah.
it's going okay.
You should have yelled, "Drop the swords!" and let him drop it at.
We're gonna modify the 18 down to a 14 with your guys' efforts thus far. What would you like to do, Fonz?
Heckle him.
Okay, what do you say?
Your act's terrible. You should get more comedy.
You're bad and you should feel bad.
What's up with
No, I'm
juice?
gonna yell, You know, I know bad because I'm bad, and you are also bad.
That's Fonzo cool. He sucks.
I'm gonna ride this reputation as far as I can.
15.
What do you want? Persuasion, deception?
To heckle him.
That would be intimidation.
Yeah.
Okay, 19.
All right, so now it's been modified down to a 10. Persephone is going to carry her part of this. She doesn't need to roll. I do need a performance roll from you that beats a 10.
I'm Fonzo cool, and I know bad.
18 plus 6, so 24.
All right. Round 1.
And do we also
How
get
do
the
I make this penny
fireworks
go?
from, what's his face that I was talking to?
Yep, there's pyrotechnics this
Blitzkrieg.
whole time. But you guys get on stage. He does his thing. Everyone's like, what the fuck did we just watch? Then you guys do a real Rakdos performance.
It's this man crying.
Yeah.
That's what we saw.
That's not even in the top 10 weirdest things they've seen.
Yep.
I know, that's the problem.
Right.
But
You
for a
guys
performance, like,
fucking destroy it. Like, the lights go out, they come back on, Alana is there. Persephone comes down from the ceiling on a spike chain with a bunch of more of those little devils. The one in your arms is like, ah! You guys absolutely destroy it. You see Persephone do some tricks that apparently she was saving that you've never seen before.
Dope.
The demon's just like, and Zevron is nowhere to be seen. We're going to call that a success because I have a finite amount of time, and we got to do the after party.
Oh, yeah.
oh, true, yeah.
So everyone's just like, woo! You guys are like hyped from the performance. And Alana, you feel that same undercurrent that Pogo felt, like the weird Rakdos pull, right around the time that you get off stage and Oleg has both elbows back on the bar. And it's just like, roll me a wisdom save.
That's really great.
Or you can choose to fail.
That's 6.
All right. So he does the nod. You guys go find a bathroom. He opens it. There's a Steve is in there. He's like, oh! Grabs Steve, throws him.
Steve.
The door slams shut. Fade to black. You can regain a spell slot or 5 temporary hit points.
I'll take the 5 temporary hit points.
All right. You now also know
I
Oleg.
do not have
Yeah.
one.
We need to keep this guy around.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
got the
party
good
for a
touch.
bit. Who do I want to roll a random encounter? Who hasn't done a random encounter yet?
Also, I didn't
You did
cast a
one.
spell, did I?
Oh,
No.
in
You were
this
the cool
round?
encounter.
Or...
Oh, yeah, I just haven't actually rolled any dice this session. Because
Yeah,
it's all
I
the way
didn't,
over
even, I
there.
didn't even use a
You roll
spell.
dice.
Yeah, but he means physically roll.
Oh.
Yes. I haven't done the action, so I don't remember it in
I've
my
never
brain
rolled the
hole.
dice physically.
We need a backboard so we can throw him in there.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't picked on Pigeon enough, so why don't you roll a random encounter?
Let's do it.
Let's do
I
it.
hope it's Rakdos.
Boros, roll again. Boros, Rakdos, Azorius.
Oh, man.
Who the fucking Azorius would be here? This is like a nightmare party. Like,
All right, so there is a
They're here for Steve.
there's a man with a Steve Seagal sort of jawline. He's got full plate armor. He's clearly Azorius. He's just sort of pushing his way through the crowd. Also, as he walks up to people, they sort of shrink back like they've been burned by holy water. And he stops at your table. You're holding your imp. He's like, "How old are you?"
lie, 21.
Starts counting.
Grown up.
Gain a point of inspiration.
Yep.
All right. I don't have time for this. Have you seen this man? He like opens up a scroll and you recognize that guy who was on stage performing. That he said he was kidnapped.
Steve. She does not look
He
like
rolls
the
up
kind
the
of
scroll.
person who would even know. To, like,
She's holding a cat.
I'm
Yeah.
like starting to pet the imp slightly.
So he puts up a hand like this and a symbol appears, and the demon's just like and like claws at you to get away, runs away. Listen to me very carefully.
you scared
That
the baby.
man, Steve, is important. It's important that he survives. I need to find him, and there's a lot of things I am prepared to do to find him.
I mean, my temptation is to spit acid in his face and run away.
like, cut and run. Nervous reflex go
He
invisible.
was here before. I don't know where he went.
Where did you last see him?
Before this place.
All right. He He's gonna roll a wisdom save.
I'm gonna say she looks pretty convincing. Like she wasn't paying attention earlier. She's like she knows she's seen that man at some point, but she doesn't know where or when.
There were spiky babies.
Like yeah.
You care about some dude?
You need to get out of here. Get away from this place. It's not safe for you. Go to school. Live your life. Eat some ice cream. This is no place for a child. And he,
You
like,
think she's a
goes and
child?
leaves.
Like she's grown up.
Yeah.
She just said grown up.
Yeah, no,
Clearly.
Alright,
she
so it's
is
at this
an
point
adult.
that any three of you can like jump in because you're seeing a law mage interrogate Pigeon.
Oh yeah, I don't like that at all.
I'm
I'm going to
I'm
go up
totally
to him.
going up.
The whole party's just like, "What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here!"
Harassing a child.
Kind of, yeah. Like
Mom,
all
friends.
three protective parents are
Uh-huh.
like, "Excuse us."
Friends.
Well, no, I feel like as a fellow, I assume paladin.
I am a law mage, sir.
Sure, yeah.
Douchebag, if you ask me.
Oh, fucking got him.
His eyes flick
To
over
his
to you
face.
and flicks back.
Look, Steve just got thrown out of the toilet because he was in the toilet, and Alana had to go in there and do some funny business. Anywho, he's somewhere around the toilet. Now go away, please. Stop harassing my child.
He takes out a card, slowly and obviously tucks it into your breastplate. My name's Liev. In case you'd like to report a crime. And then he walks away.
About to be a crime, if you ask me.
A crime like your fashion sense? Oh!
Sitting around the table, somebody knocks it over. Fucking got him!
Start ripping people.
Spike chain!
Alana whistles after him and like does a little like finger wave, like toodles.
Yeah, he just got.
Alana, as he's walking, Oleg's still at the bar. He looks at this guy like, He looks at you and then looks at him like,
Why is he so upset?
and then he gets frustrated and he points at that guy and he's like,
Oh. Do you want?
What? I'm gonna look at the rest of you, but like, do we want to? Like, I did not
I would've got
realize.
daggers in hand, like,
I didn't even realize that I had this type of power, and I'll just be kind of like, yeah, it's a Rakdos party. No one's gonna think twice.
Yeah.
Alright, I need my backpack. I need to know who would win between a Gruul Barbarian and a Law Mage.
oh, I'm helping him.
Alright.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're gonna murder a stranger!
Hell yeah. Rakdos party.
Ain't no party like a
we haven't
Rakdos
killed
party.
That's my
anybody
job as
this
master of
session.
ceremonies is to murder somebody.
But the body count has been amazing.
Man.
A lot of people have died.
Yeah, but if they choose to die, that's fine.
A lot of people were just randomly murdered today.
Rakdos is all about consent.
Yeah,
Is
but we
it?
haven't.
I
murdered
did not.
anybody.
I did not think I was gonna get a fucking minion out of that. Like I have
It's
no.
nice, yeah?
I was not prepared for him to do anything else.
Go visit Crank.
Nice.
Ooh, Kranko. I need to talk to him
They s-
anyway.
They. Sorry, hang on. I gotta get my martini.
stop
fake
burning my
martini
shit.
glass. Goblins are nimble.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. No. No.
Right.
Well, I guess that also happens sometimes.
Okay, so Oleg goes, like the Law Mage isn't even looking at him. He walks past him to look behind the bar. He picks up Steve and like tucks him under his arm. Oleg comes to like point his spear at him and he just puts a hand up and a wall of light just like stops the spear dead. Then he,
Intrigue.
you guys want to jump in?
Oh yeah, I'm coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Blah! All right.
You-
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah, my D20.
To me and my D20.
What happened? Oh, there it goes. What happened to my other pen?
What I get?
12.
Dope.
Somebody roll mine.
I'm not engaging.
11.
Dope.
All right, I'm gonna have my guys go last. Drinking, watching a fight. All right, who got the high initiative?
Again, she
you
may
get?
or may not
10.
sleep with this person later in exchange for favors or information, so she's not gonna attack.
I mean, yeah, but that would solve.
What the law?
Alana is about who you know.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
True,
And you
like
get to
Alana.
know everybody
that's why she's not in
biblically.
Demir. Like that's why she left Demir. She was like, I don't kill people. Like they totally were in for the whole honeypot thing, and she was like, oh, I'm not a murderer. I just for a good time. And so
All right, who's going first? Stab him.
Yeah.
Roll it.
That's an 11.
Oh, that's gonna be.
do we even have
Is
time
15.
for this?
It's gonna be over pretty quick.
Okay.
15.
So you roll a 15. You can see the blade and where it's gonna go between the plates of his armor, and then it hits a wall of blue light, right before as he casts shield and increases his armor class.
Boo.
Pogo, what would you like to do?
I'm going to try to command him to
'Kay.
drop Steve.
Oh no, I gotta make a wisdom save.
That's
No.
right.
Why do we care about
No.
Steve?
Because he wants him.
Also, apparently he's
I'm
valuable.
just gonna set Steve free afterwards.
I get off on being withholding.
Okay, I got a 25.
Yeah, well, shit.
Cool. The Law Mage casts Expeditious Retreat and leaves.
That's fair.
Before he goes, can I do something?
Yeah.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on Steve?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that then.
Cool.
If you're trying to get on somebody's good side,
Yeah, may as well do
you do
it.
something about it. Plus, Steve is apparently important, like interest.
Okay. So, you cast Cure Wounds on him. The Law Mage raises his hand to, like, potentially fix whatever crazy shit you're about to do to him, but then he sees his Cure Wounds and he's just like, okay.
5. I have
Hit
a
points.
modifier. So he gets 5 hit points.
Okay.
1d8 plus 4.
So, he raises a hand. He sees that he's healed. Steve is whispering, like, really pointedly in his ear while looking directly at you. And the Law Mage lowers his head, says, "Thank you, ma'am," and then leaves. And we learned an important lesson about how not everyone in this world is a person that you can fight immediately.
That's why we let.
And that's how we know that.
That's why we let Oleg go first.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what hirelings are
Swooping in
for.
a sweet sneak attack.
So he's expeditious retreating, so every step he takes is like 20 feet.
Uh-huh.
Impressive.
Oleg lines up his spear and like throws it on the way out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. All right.
Oh, I'm about to come back around, yeah.
So he throws it, and it hits the resistance of the light for a little bit, and then goes through, and it, like, gets him in the side pretty bad. He's just like, ah! Takes a spear, throws it on the ground. Darn it! Because they don't curse.
Can I cure wounds him too?
Yeah.
No, I won't, because Oleg would see. Damn.
Thank you!
Yeah.
And as Oleg is, like, running at him barehanded, he just puts a hand up, and a giant rock, like, bird, griffin thing,
Gotcha.
comes down and picks him up with Steve.
Cool.
That's-
Okay.
I want a flying friend.
You guys are all standing together like, huh. Persephone's like, it's time for the after party. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. So we don't actually have time to resolve all the crazy shit I prepared. So smash cut to the after party. You guys are standing in a carnarium. It is a Rakdos arena for performance and other things. Across the arena from you is that same demon. His paper mache head has been destroyed. He has a couple of imps. You don't know how you ended up in this situation, but you and Persephone are fighting him. You are able to clutch it out. Maybe. Let's get some rolls.
Okay.
Everybody gets one roll. I will average the results.
So is it just those two fighting him?
No, it is that
All
demon
of us?
and 3 of those little cacklers.
Yeah, I mean, who among us is fighting?
All of you and Persephone.
And
Oh
Persephone.
yeah, wholeheartedly. This seems fine.
Is my D20 still in there?
That's another nat 20.
On what are you rolling?
Probably.
Turn into a centipede and fight? Roll?
Right? Like a,
Spit acid.
I mean, I could just do some straight up and down grappling. I'm not sure she's fully trying to take anybody out, but going as a giant centipede would also be very fun. So
Just like, if it's a grapple roll, it's
We
like,
could
you just
just
gotta grab
continue
the
this.
little ones by the back of the neck.
we could just start this next session. Start out with a fight scene.
Yeah, do you want to come back?
I think
Give me
so.
your
Like
rest?
I want this to be something that we actually like play out. Possibly even like take 10-15 minutes to lead up to. Like I want to know how we got here.
yeah.
Smash cut 2, next week when we find out how they done got there.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
gonna remember that.
Oh no, just
Good
end
go.
scene, middle of a battle scene. The next scene will start out 5 hours ago. Starts
So
out
we
with a
could take it even
flashback.
if we had to fight it.
I want to
All
drink
right.
some tea.
That
Thanks
demon looks
everybody
like
for
a
coming
bitch.
out.
Yeah.
We're here every week. Thanks for coming by for the stream. I saw a lot of people watching us. I appreciate you all. I love you.
We
I'll see
all
you next week.
appreciate
Please
it.
keep watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, friends.